Alright, so today I'm here to work on this furnace. What folder? 223 E227 H E223 223s and 227s. That in. Low pressure switch failed, opened. Okay, 227 low pressure switch opened during trial for ignition. Pressure switch. Yeah. Somebody just did some gas piping, it looks like. See the oils from the gas pipe on here. You get a high and low pressure switch here, and the reading differential pressures off of should fit right. Let's open this up. Here we go. Gas is on. We have ignition. Let's go high, low, max. Let's set it to the max. On the phone she said 225. High pressure switch failed. Probably touching the switch brought it back to life. With the blower. Voltage is almost non-existent. But I know I have pressure switch issues. Right now it's working. Got some staining under my motor. Dry, but this hasn't been on in a while. coupling on correctly, because I've seen this leak often from it not being on correctly. Right now, we're in first stage heat. 975 CFM of air going through my machine. Heat 1. Stage 1 of heat. I don't want to interrupt it yet. Let's see what happens when we go to high fire. Oh, that's a little rusty. Draining into the ground, and the ground is moist. Oh, I wonder. Wonder if that is getting restricted and not letting it drain correctly. This basement just flooded, so it may not 100% be the HVAC equipment. Right now, this looks pretty good. The way this low pressure switch that was failing, I had to touch it. Now it's running. I got to make sure I don't have anything in here closing this up, causing problems. Because if you get PVC shavings in here, it'll give you a headache. I got 3 volts from hitting it. 2 volts. Maybe it's starting to weaken. I'm still burning, so. Because it's on the warranty, I may just write up the pressure switches. Everything's dry. This oil here is just from the pipe to open the pipe, dripping down. You can see it dried up off of there. And for this to really, I mean, let's just lock high-low. 5. We just captured 5 volts. Oh, I didn't even do anything. I just had a fluctuation. I'm sure that's in tight. Okay. Look at that. I'm getting a voltage fluctuation. Looks like I might have some weak contact points inside that. Want the high fire. Fire's still going. H1 A 1 0 5 0 H1 A 9 7 5. So we drop down. Getting some slight fluctuation here, not much. So before I condemn anything, shut the gas off. Let's just tap it once. It's up to 6. Gas is off. Let's cool it down. They must have a lot of water down here. I know it flooded down here. I'm not seeing any staining on here. So I don't think it reached the furnace. Let that cool off for a second. I don't think it was a lot of water. I think it was just the carpets. You can see the mold or the black stuff. I feel most of my customers are. Can't make it up. Okay. Let's move this for a second. Let that fan stop. Clear. Oh, this is a little gunked. This might be slowing down some drainage. Water doesn't drain fast enough, could screw up my pressure switches. Hardest one to get, and usually there's screws rip through the side here. The screws are a little lower here at least. Need to get myself hose puller pliers. There's some of that PVC shavings, which looks like it's pretty much closed that one up. I gotta make sure it's clear and it works. Issues with pressure switches. Gotta make sure my drains work. sure that's clear. Oh, that's low enough. The Allen key always seems to work. As deep as it could have gone anyway. So my plus, my negative, and just place it sort of around where it would be. So it's at least in the right direction, and I'm looking for, this side closes at 0.5, and the back side closes at 0.85 for high fire. This is the low side. Looks pretty good so far. Put the gas on. Alright. So I'm hooked up to both sides. '26 is opened. Oh, max. Oh, I still got 26. .85, I'm right there. A little over, so it should close. But I'm not closing my high side. My low side's closed, but my high side is staying. Oh. Yeah, I'm not closing it. I don't believe the fan is trying for high, so let's have calibrate. H. Should close where I'm at, but 90. We're only a little above. So the inducer's not ramped. That was interesting. My igniter lit and went off. Did I unplug something maybe? No. There was the igniter again. Gas is on. I didn't knock that off, right? My low side is shut. 0. High side hasn't made. I'm right under where I need to be. But I'm in low fire, not high fire, so this switch shouldn't be shut yet. There we go. Switch closed. Opened. But it shouldn't have opened. But it opened. So the switch failed. $25. Zero. Look at that. I'm pulsing. That's failing that switch. I mean, static pressure is good. The switch is just opening up. Burner's still on low fire. Almost 0.8. It's about the 0.5 I have to be. Closed, opened. And these are definitely in there, so. But unless it ramps up, I'm not going to be able to do anything with it. That's what it looks like, because I have a bad switch, because it was opening and closing in high fire. That's the only reason why I find this Vito is a little small. The MCT, because I like to have a few meters with me, so I could test a lot of stuff at once. E225, yeah. So E225 is a high pressure switch failed open. Okay. Gotta replace it. My static pressure was perfect. I don't have a switch on me. The only thing I can try is cool it off. I'm not gonna promise anything this is gonna work, but it's the only thing I can try before condemning the switch. Plug it back in. And put the gas back on. And now, in high fire, it's closed. Let's turn off. I just want to make it work till I can order one and come back. This is pretty much the position it would almost be in. Because some of these switches are sensitive in the direction they're sitting in. I mean, we should be almost, we should close. But we're very close. Back on. High pressure switch closed. Whoops. Mid-max it. See if we get any fluctuations when I'm cleaning some of my tools up. That's the ADHD, I don't know how to sit still. So I might have fixed the contact points enough that now it's staying shut. I don't trust leaving it. I feel it'll just fail again. I'll leave that open. Staying at 0. I have it set to max, so it'll record any little fluctuation. It's a shame most of my phone is pictures of model and serial numbers of units. Okay, well, I think that this should make it until I come back with a new switch, hopefully. If not, I mean, I did what I could. But that's not fluctuating or anything. Staying in high fire because it actually knows the pressure switch is shut. If not, it'll trip out and go into low. It'll drop down. As long as the low pressure stays open, it'll stay in low. Thanks for watching. I'm out.